Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday. We're coming at you here a little bit later. We had a late night at the track last night, and I did not feel like doing a video when I got home. And then on top of that, I just kind of overslept a little bit. So with that being said, you see we have our 2025 Panini Donruss Blaster box in front of us that we're going to rip into. The last one of these that we did, I pulled this guy. We're going to put this one on eBay very soon. That way we can move it and maybe have a little bit of help in continuing purchasing more product. Some of this stuff gets a little pricey, as you know. Now, I will say the 2025 blasters have a price point, retail price point of about $24.99. So that's very good compared to what I've seen other blasters jump up in price to over the years. But there you see Joey on the front. We have our print run over here. What do we have there? Horizontal Joey. And it talks about 1 auto or mem per box on average, and 14 inserts or parallels. So we do like that. I did want to see what that said there. 93 base and 7 rated rookies. I seen 93, the number 93 over there, and I was just curious. So again, Panini likes showing us math problems, so we had 93 and 7, and they told us that equals 100. So it looks like our mem card is on the pack 7 there. And if I remember right, we pulled the slingshot in pack 2. I don't foresee us pulling a slingshot in this round because this all would have come from likely the same case, as I got it all at the same place. But we're going to start off with Chase Briscoe. Carl Edwards is next. Brett Holmes. Josh Berry, winner this year, what was it, at Vegas? Connor Mozak is next, Truck Series driver. I believe he's with Thor Sport. Matty D, driving for Viking. Excuse me, we have a laser. I believe that's what they're calling it. And I can't even read this. Optic. I'm sorry. I was looking at the box and I couldn't see what it was. But I do like this design. But that is a parallel. And then we have a Jeremy Clemens orange Velocity. Is that optic? Yes, that is optic. So that would be considered an insert, not a parallel in my worldview. Now I do like the fact that Panini has went and made the optic set basically a parallel with the same photo and number, so that's just easier to track, so I do really appreciate that, versus having the optic being kind of an insert set that didn't relate to the base, so I do like that. Ty Gibbs is next. Tanner Gray. Kevin Harvick. Corey Heim. Current points leader in the Truck Series, Justin Bonsignore. Tyler Reddick. We have an optic of David Starr, which I just happened by chance have the base David Starr right there, so you can see the bottom corner, the right bottom logo. This one, the base has the Donruss logo. This has the optic. And a Spellbound Dale Earnhardt Jr. So that goes in our insert pile. Zane Smith is next. Excuse me. Connor Zilic, who had a good and bad day yesterday. Here we go. We got our rated rookies lined up here. Brent Cruz is next. Brendan Butterbean Queen dominating the ARCA series this year. And Frankie Muniz. Caden Honeycutt. And an orange velocity of Tony Breidinger. And then our last one is William Sawalich, having a rough rookie season in Xfinity this year. Coming attraction is probably like the up-and-coming drivers, prospects, whatever you want to call them. One thing that I like about NASCAR cards, there's not a whole lot of prospecting going on like there is in other major sports. Now, Zilic is one that is getting heavily prospected, but Luke Finhouse is next, driver for ThorSport. Looks like we're going to wipe out all the rookies here. Austin Beers, we have enough Beers cards that we're going to increase our BAC if we're not careful. And then Christian Rose is having a blank out there. Sorry about that. Sam Mayer is next. Joey Logano holding his trophy. Very excited that he got his little trophy there. Davey Allison from the 92 Daytona 500 win. Kyle Busch, orange velocity. And a Race Kings of Alex Bowman. Still looking for that first win of the year, as is Kyle Busch. Kyle's looking for his first win in almost 2 years. Harrison Burton. Jesse Love is next. Jeremy Clements. Carson Hocevar. William Sawalich. Again, William kind of having a very, very rough go in the rookie chase this year. Alan Kowicki, 92 Cup champ. This picture was from 85. And I can't tell if this, I think this is a number 2. So that would give you an indication that I think this is from his second Cup start at Dover, because he ran the 32 for a couple races, then switched to 38. Caden Honeycutt Optic. And we're going to end with a Spellbound of Connor Zilic. So we've got 2 H Spellbounds in this pack so far. That's funny. And we just showed you the David Starr base card when we had the optic a few minutes ago of David. So there's David. Journeyman driver will race anything when he has sponsorship. Richard Petty. Brandon Jones. Back with Gibbs this year and returned to victory lane. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. looking to get back in victory lane. He's got 2 more good shots at Daytona and Talladega, the sites of his only 4 Cup career wins so far. Daniel Dye in the Xfinity Series. I may have misspoke the other day and said he was in the trucks, but he is in the Xfinity for Colleague in the 10 car. Austin Hill always seems to be in the middle of controversy. We have one of our, again, parallels of the... I want to call it laser, but I don't think that's right. Cole Custer, first time we've seen him today. And we have our orange velocity of Chase Briscoe. And again, I may be wrong on that, calling it orange velocity. Let me look on the box here. Yeah, base laser. So that is the laser for the Cole Custer. And then the optic orange velocity, that is correct there. So we are learning. We are learning. It's about retention as well, and I don't know how much we're going to retain. Let's pull off the back here first. A Spellbound, Kyle Larson, S. He's about to stab somebody, it looks like. He's got himself a little bit of weaponry there. I'm not sure what that's from. Probably a victory lane of some description. It's got wording on there, and it's too small for me to read, but somebody knows the story about Kyle Larson in the dagger there. You know, let us know. But we have a Kyle Larson Spellbound. Lane Riggs, going to start us off on the front of the pack. Kyle Busch, he's happy still. He's getting them checks rolling in. Taylor Gray, Bill Elliott. I don't know. I've seen Bill in the set this year or not, but that is from 2000, I believe. Maybe we have seen it. The Winston case. That's when he won the pole on the Winston. Matt Kenseth is next. We have a Kevin Harvick Optic. And then it looks like this is going to be kind of shiny, whatever it is, our hit. And it's Kyle Weatherman, suited up. Looks like a cracked ice. Is it going to be numbered? It is not numbered. At least I don't see a number on it. But a cracked ice of some degree, of something. Kyle Weatherman. I mean, a lot of nice inserts there. But, excuse me, but it's hard for me to pass up especially because it could have been a tire card, but it wasn't. It was a fire suit card, and I've got to unwrap my next box of top loads, so we'll get that top loaded. But we'll take Kyle Weatherman as card of the day. If that would have been maybe a tire or something else, I don't know. There's so many. I really like these orange velocities. They're really nice cards as well. Got a lot of Spellbounds. Probably Tony B orange velocity or the Larson Spellbound with that dagger. Those are great cards as well. But we'll get that one top loaded here in a moment when we shut her down. I did go, like I mentioned the other day, the building that I work at was host to a card show yesterday. It had roughly 120, 125 tables, somewhere in that number. Went there. Me and my best friend went there we were there, what, 2 hours maybe? We walked every table before we made any purchases. Not a lot of racing there. I did get a little bit of racing. I did go to a vendor that I go to every time I go to the card show at the Moose. And because he's got his $1 table there, and I bought some really cool stuff. Bought some, like I said, I did get a little bit of racing, a tiny bit of wrestling, and a couple other goodies. So we'll get that video out here in another day or two. But looking forward to that. I'm behind on things that I want to do on my videos because of just this last couple weeks been really busy. You know, going to the tracks, doing this, doing that. So hopefully we'll kind of develop a pattern of having some rips like this today, and then having the other stuff like the card show finds and whatnots. I know a couple people have asked me about flea market stuff because our weekends are so packed up right now with going to different tracks. It will likely be late September, early October before we're back into the flea markets regularly. Once the racing season dies down, then that's generally how we spend some of our weekends, is going to all the different flea markets. So once we get there, you'll have more flea market find videos. I know y'all like those. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. Really, really would appreciate it. And we will see you later.